So tonight I'm outside of a McDonald's. I'm going to order through the mobile app, so it's going to be a little bit different, but hopefully everything works out fine. So I just placed the order, and I like to wait a minute or so before I go through the drive-thru, because realistically, if I'm placing the order, I should just walk inside, pick it up, but I don't really want to go inside. There's a lot of people. I'm still trying to not get sick, you know. I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten COVID at all, and I just want to keep it that way. So whenever I can, I try to keep the amount of people I'm around pretty limited. I could do the park and pickup thing, but you know, I'm fine going through the drive-thru. That's no big deal. The line right now has nobody in it, so actually one guy just did a U-turn into the inside lane, which is kind of crazy, but you can do that here at this McDonald's. And right now I could go to the outside lane, but I've done that before, and basically nobody spoke to me. So I'm gonna wait until that inside lane is good to go. Actually, I'll just queue up behind this guy, and then everything should be good. Let me see if I can see. I accidentally cut it, my bad. The code is AV11, so I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I forgot to get a milkshake. That's what I was gonna do. I haven't been eating very much sugar lately, and I wanted to treat myself by getting a winter themed milkshake, but I totally forgot. Man.
McDonald's, go ahead.
I put a mobile order in.
What is it?
AV11.
Pull around, please.
Thank you. So yeah, I got one Big Mac normal, and I got one Big Mac with no salt and no mac sauce, as they call it. Because I guess the Big Mac is the mac sauce. So yeah, I'm going to get those. The McDonald's line is pretty slow. I think they've kind of closed down their 2-lane system or their 2-window system and just made it really one. I don't know if that's because they have less employees or what exactly is going on there, but it definitely makes the line seem pretty slow. Now, I've never really gone to McDonald's before I moved to the place where I live at now, because I've never been near one, like really close to one. I've also just never really cared to eat McDonald's, but there is limited food options around me, and a deal is a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, buy one get one food is pretty damn good. What did this cost? Like $6? I'm getting 2 sandwiches. That's pretty good. I think the Arby's one was $7, right? In other places you can get 1 sandwich for $7. So 2 for 5 or 6 or whatever it was is pretty good. The McDonald's app is very generous with its deals, it seems. So, like I said, I still don't really eat it. I mean, I look fat. You know, so maybe it looks like I eat McDonald's a lot, but I'm really not. I don't weigh that much. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't really know what else to talk about, so I'm gonna talk about what I did today at work. So I got in at 9, which I normally do, and I realized there's gonna be nothing for me to do all day. So I watched the Asmongold / XQC reviewing Asmongold's reviewing of the Ye interview on I don't remember that guy's whatever the guy who like, you know, shouts himself out as the most banned platform or most banned interviewer on the world. It's like Alex something. I don't remember his name. I'm not very good with names. But he was, you know, he was on that interview, so we got to see a little bit of more crazy action and stuff. And that was like a 4-hour interview, or a 4-hour react to the interview. So that's basically what I did all day. So because from 9 to 12:30 I watched it, so that's about 3.5 hours. But I didn't watch it, you know, right off the rip. And then I went to lunch at 12:30, and I came back at like, you know, 1:15 or so, and then I watched the rest of it. Then I had a meeting from 3 to 4, so that took up some time too. I sat in the meeting. I said, you know, maybe 2 sentences where I sounded very unsure of myself, and that's basically all I did all day. And that is a life in the day of the work and me. So yeah, it's not really much going on. The cars are just kind of not moving. I always assume McDonald's is super fast because they always talk about their processes being like really fast, right? They have the whole idea of, you know, they got the squirt gun, but it has like 4 holes, so you just press it once. So I assumed it would be pretty good. There's this car in like the outside lane that's trying to like cut in front of me to get into the lane faster. But that seems pretty uncool if they do that, because I've just been waiting here and they literally pulled up, ordered, and then moved up. So I hope they don't cut in front of me, because I've just been sitting here in the lane. Sometimes people are jerks, you know. They might just be pulling up to pull up a little bit, which is understandable. But I'm always very cautious in drive-thrus because I'm pretty nice. If I know somebody ordered before me in the second lane, you know, you're supposed to zigzag, right? You do 1 in, 1 out, 1 in, 1 out. So you kind of just watch it, you know what's up. But this guy just keeps slowly moving forward, and I'm not really about it. It doesn't seem like they're gonna let me in, but they should, because that's how the drive-thru works. Yeah, so I don't know if they really wanted me to get in, but I just went forward, and I think they knew they were in the wrong, so they just kind of stopped, which is good for me, because I don't really want to wait in the line too long. And I'm respectful, you know, like if I shouldn't go first, I'm very respectful, and I let them go first. And that's just what should have happened there, but had to be a little bit aggressive. Obviously, you can see my car was moving at like 2 miles an hour, so it's nothing crazy. I think the code was AV11, so that's what I'm gonna go with. The first window, usually they just hand me the receipt, unless they mix up the orders and stuff, which I think happened on one of the times I came here before. I tried to get a breakfast. I've never had the McDonald's breakfast. I still haven't. The pancake breakfast plate. Oh, I guess I can't put my thumb there. My arm was just getting a little tired. I'm not super strong anymore. But I came and I tried to get the pancake breakfast platter, or whatever it's called. And I was super hyped. I'm like, people talk about this, you know, the eggs, the sausage, the pancake, whatever else, the biscuit if there is one. I got home and there was 3 sausage McMuffins. And I'm just like, what is this? There are no pancakes. And that was not what I was looking for. But yeah, now you can see there's the brake lights are just in my face. I guess that's how that works here in drive-thrus. What else is there to go about? Maybe I should have done the curbside, you know. Maybe it is faster. I have no idea. I'm just waiting on 2 Big Macs. That's pretty standard. One time I came through and I got a milkshake, because I wanted to see, you know, how is McDonald's milkshakes, which, by the way, really aren't that great. The syrup doesn't, or at least when they made it here, the syrup didn't fully mix and all that. 1 sec. Oh, I almost ran into the fucking wall. I want to pull up so I can get to the reach of this first window, but I'm just short enough where I would actually hit the car in front of me. So I'm just going to wait here until the car in front of them leaves. But yeah, I got 3 sausage McMuffins, which really did not... They tasted okay, but just eating all that bread is just bad. It's so much butter, too. It's okay butter if it's a pancake, because that tastes good. But I wanted the pancake that day. Yeah, so there's a sign about McDonald's fries. I've had them. I really don't get the deal about the fries. They're supposed to be, warm and toasty and whatever, but they weren't warm the couple times I got them. And they didn't taste that potato-y, and they weren't that salty, so it's just like, what really am I eating? It has very little flavor. I like a nice big potato stick whenever I get my fries anywhere. If it tastes like potato, that's a good thing. I had the Taco Bell for lunch today, and those fries are good, but they're definitely different than normal fries. Those are supposed to be super spiced fries. So that's a bit of a different appeal. I still like them. But it's hard to go wrong with just a nice, thick, potato-y fry. That's why steak fries are popular, right? Because they really are just wide. Or wedges, as people call them, I think, as well. They're just wide and tasty. So yeah, this is taking a bit longer than I would expect. But maybe there was a complicated order. I don't know what that would mean at a McDonald's, but, it is what it is. But yeah, so I guess by doing this buy one, get one, I'll be entered in some sort of raffle to get McDonald's Faux Life, which sounds pretty cool. I don't really know if I would eat it every day because apparently it's supposed to be, not the healthiest food out in the world. But if it was free, I'd probably just stop by and get a sandwich every day, right?
You got a mobile order?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. So the bag here, or actually I'll go over it when I get home. So I'll see you then. So here's the McDonald's bag. As you can see, it's the season of sharing, exclusively in the app, and there's some sort of code here, whatever. But what I got was 2 Big Macs. Ooh, there's something on the bottom here, maybe a piece of lettuce. I got 2 Big Macs. One without sauce and salt. So I'm gonna somewhat compare the two, see if the salt is necessary or if the sauce is necessary. I am not a big mayonnaise person, so I don't think I'll really like the sauce. I haven't had a Big Mac in a long time, so I don't really know. You can see there's just a couple pieces of lettuce. They're not labeled which is which, but it should be easy to tell. So, right, like, no sauce. So I would guess it's this one. Whereas, oh wait, no sauce. Okay, so this one does have some stuff there, so that's gonna be the sauce. I'm surprised it's not like pumped full and everywhere. I'm glad that it's not, because a lot of places just over sauce everything. And they're like, hey, do you like this puddle of food? And I'm like, not really. So, bring this a little bit up. So let me first try the one without sauce. This seems logical to me. To see if the sauce improves it at all. If you don't know what a Big Mac is, the whole big deal, and it's really hard to see what a Big Mac is, so I actually have to spread it apart. But a Big Mac is 2 sandwiches, so it's 2 patties, a bunch of lettuce, and some cheese on the bottom layer. You can see. You can see the cheese there. So it's really not much. There's not much going on it. Honestly, do I even need this bun? Like, look, take off the bun, it's like a couple pieces of lettuce and some pickle. So it's like, do I need to eat this other bun? No. Like, this is just a waste. I'll probably snack on it later. Bread as a snack is really good. But look, I basically just made a double cheeseburger. The big thing about the Big Mac is the sauce, which I don't have right now, but I'll try it out. So I will say, all I tasted from that whole sandwich was the cheese. I didn't taste the meat. The bun is just bread. So, yeah, I just didn't taste it. So, I'll try the same thing over here. You know, rub off some of the sauce. Just make a 1 patty, man. There actually might not be enough sauce. Like, it's just weird. This is a weird sandwich, huh? Yeah, so I gotta say, I'm pretty unimpressed with this. Instead of tasting the cheese now, I still don't really taste the meat at all. Instead of tasting the cheese, I taste the Big Mac sauce. Which is, yeah, some kind of flavored mayo. I don't know how to really describe it, but it's some sort of mayo. So I'm actually, like, not super thrilled with this. It's, you know, it's supposed to be, like, really fatty and a lot of calories and all that. But I'm not really getting any taste out of it. Like, I'm not really... I don't know what I'm getting from this. And I know the light of the monitor kind of like whites everything out, so it looks pretty weird. But it really is just like sauce, cheese, and some patties. Which should still have flavor, but the meat I'm not really tasting at all. You know, the idea of salt is it's supposed to bring out the flavor in the meat, but even with it, there just doesn't really seem much. So, that's my review of the Big Mac during the season of sharing. It was buy one, get one. So, you know, it is like a decent amount of food for $5 or $6, whatever it was. But I am feeling left out of the Flavor Town. So yeah, not pretty poor review, I would say. I was thinking about getting a milkshake, like I said, but I forgot. So I am not be able to rate that, but I'll probably do it the next time I get this deal, whatever's going on. Hopefully it's not a Big Mac again next time. I don't remember what the screen said. Because I just wouldn't order if it's a Big Mac. You know, McDonald's for life doesn't really sound that appealing to me.